Okay, good morning everyone, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Average golfer for Golf in Chester, and very much Titleist all week this week. 6 irons in this 718 range that have come out, so it's a busy old morning of testing. Enjoying it so far. We're now on to the AP1. AP1, Titleist are calling the ultimate game improvement iron. So we'd expect this to be maybe a little bit chunkier in its overall build. Plenty of cavity back I can see cut out the back of the club head, and no doubt plenty of help, plenty of support and plenty of forgiveness. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Got to say, visually, and I said this about all the irons, they look absolutely superb. That's the first thing to note, and it's no different with this AP1. And we'll see when it's got a shaft on the end of it, how it looks at address, just how bulky it is, and I'll give you my feedback on that very, very soon, because I'm going to move camera and start hitting some golf balls with this AP1. Right, okay, so camera's in position and ready to hit some balls with this AP1, the ultimate game improver iron, as Titleist are calling it. And that's an interesting claim, and certainly something for somebody at my level I'll be very much interested to see if that rings true. I think first of all, yet again with this whole range is, and I think golf irons in general, the most recent releases, is that they've managed to get thinner top lines, more compact heads into what you class as game improvement iron. So I think that's a big plus and a big move forward in terms of technology in the manufacturing of irons. It's a stunning looking golf club, this AP1, like I said, and I don't mind the look from behind the ball. It is a thicker top line, but it's certainly not what you might traditionally expect from this type of iron. Anyway, enough talk, let's hit some golf balls. Been really impressed with the AP3 has been the standout product so far, which is the sort of I'd call it a player's iron with some forgiveness. We then went on to the AP2, which was probably, I struggled with it a little bit, needed to be a little bit more consistent with strike for that club for me, and then we go, like I said, to this AP1, so interesting to see how this is going to fare. That has absolutely flew out, let me tell you. And although it's a virtual line I hit too, I think that's down it. Pretty impressive start. That's unbelievable. That's right down the line again. A little bit right, but long. Okay, so that's the final club for me this morning at this Titleist range. Finished with the ultimate game improvement iron, as Titleist call it, this AP1. I like the look at it. Did it perform well in the hands of the average golfer? And I'd have to say yes, it did. As start as ever, club head speed, 83 mile an hour on average. Some struck better than others, but overall I struck the ball reasonably well with this, I would say. As ever, a few offline, but there you go, that's what to expect. First thing for me was the ball speed. This club is it's stronger lofted, so we're expecting in terms of distance, but the ball speed in relation to club head speed was significantly higher than that I tested on the AP3s and the AP1s. So there's certainly something helping to fire that ball and get it out there, and that's noticeable straight away there. Spin number 3.9 on average, which, to be fair, like I said, I always criticise my own spin numbers. They're never great, so 4,000 with a game improvement 7 iron, I'd be more than happy with. Strike was okay, and like I said, a few left and a few right, as you'd expect. Carry distance on this one, and this is the claim, the big claim that Titleist made, was in relation to sort of dispersion. They were suggesting that your front to back distances were going to be very, very kept together in a tight circle with similar strikes, and that's what I sort of found with the balls that I hit here this morning. So shortest being 176, longest being 186. Once again, it's a distance club. Like I said, that's a strong 7-iron for me. It's carrying a long way, but why not? I mean, if you can get a compromise between good feel out the golf club, good feedback out the club head, good launch, good carry distance, and then a spin number, surely that is the ultimate what we're looking for.